Hi guys, welcome back to Boomx Beauty Beat. Laura here. Nice to have you here because we have, a special guest today, and it is a new concealer. You guys, if you've watched my videos before, know that I have really dark circles, and I was trying to figure out the best way to test this new concealer out because it's right up my alley. It's for mature women and it has all kinds of features and benefits. It's the new Teint Idole Ultra Wear, and yeah, it's not cheap, you guys. In Canadian, it's about $44 for a concealer, and usually I get something between $28 and $35 in that range, but if it's amazing, I will pay anything for a good concealer. And as you guys can see, I've got one side concealed and one side not, because I wanted to show you what a difference it makes on me especially. I kind of took a look at Hot and Flashy's video. She did this video on this concealer and made it seem like, the next coming. So I was like, okay, let me take a look on my eyes, because no offense to Angie on Hot and Flashy, she's amazing. It's just that she does not have anywhere near the dark circles that I have. Like, this might not have the coverage that I need, so we're going to give this a shot. I will put down a little bit of color corrector because that's only a fair play. And what I did on this side is I put an old favorite down, and that was the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, because everybody knows that, Tarte has quite a bit of coverage. That's not a hidden fact. So you guys can kind of like see how good it does compared to that iconic, concealer, because yeah, if you've got dark circles, you're looking for the best coverage possible. So just applying the color corrector, and this is color medium and number 2 from Charlotte Tilbury. I'll put a little bit of this down, in all fairness, because I'm not going to really wear a concealer anymore without a bit of color corrector down, just to kind of see a bit of the blackness sort of covered up. So I've done that, and I've done that already obviously on this side from before. Yeah, so let's try this concealer out. The next thing I'm going to say is I put a little bit more on than most because I do have quite dark circles, but I'm going to try this on and then we'll go into all the features and benefits that it promises. So we'll just put a little bit here. I mean, that's what most people are doing now for their concealer, but I doubt that will be enough for me, but we'll try just a reasonable amount for starters. Let's just get up a little closer so you guys can see better. And I've got, like you guys can see, I've got age spots and a lot of hyperpigmentation, and I do have like a foundation on and everything already. So let's just give this a little boo. Okay, what I'm noticing so far is it's fairly lightweight. It's not as thick as the Shape Tape. And the colors might be slightly different, guys. I think I might have gotten a color that's a little bit lighter, so it might look slightly brighter on this side. Yeah, can you guys see right here? I still have a lot of darkness, so we'll just put a little bit more in there. So for coverage, it's not whiteout type coverage. It's good coverage. Good coverage without, I would not say it's got as much coverage as Shape Tape, but let's see, it's a little bit buildable. It's a little bit buildable, so that's good from what I can tell. I'll just do a little, touch it with a bit of sponge afterwards. I haven't put any powder on. I still feel like I need a nick, like, just feels a little bit. I could see just a bit of my cast coming through from the purple. Let's see. It is better than a lot that I have seen. It is lighter weight than many, and the big question is, will it do better for mature eyes? Because, how is it with the wrinkles? So I'm going to let that sit for a second and read you some of the features and benefits of this concealer. It is getting 4.6 out of 5 stars on the reviews on the Bay. That's where I got mine. I had some people are saying that Mackie Complete was so much better. This concealer feels nice, but it goes in all the creases and still shows dark circles. Bring back Mackie Complete. Somebody got the wrong color. Best coverage. I'm so happy that I tried this Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. It's the most effective concealer I've ever used and covers my scar fully. It blends easily and isn't at all drying. Great coverage, seriously impressive. This concealer is the truth. Best I've tried. Great coverage, great coverage, great coverage. I would say it's good coverage, because you guys can see with this one, when I turn my head back and forth, can you see that you can still see a little bit of darker gray cast here? So I can't sign up to say that this has as good a coverage as like the Shape Tape. Shape Tape has more coverage. It's thicker, mind you. But what I can say is this is probably more forgiving than the Shape Tape in terms of your lines and circles and things like that. So I just wanted to also put a little bit of powder on and see if that affects it in any kind of way. I'm just putting in a little bit of the Hourglass powder, a little touch onto my sponge, and just very gently sealing it up, because I'm pretty confident that this powder doesn't really overly creep me up. But I think if you guys are looking for your goal to be good coverage and a little better with your wrinkles, this is going to be a good bet for you. If you've got ultra dark eyes like I do, I think you're going to get okay coverage, but not completely wiping out the gray cast, in my opinion. Maybe unless I put 5 more layers, I'm not sure, but I wouldn't normally do that. And let's just see the features and benefits of it and see what they're claiming. Okay, so they're saying it's a multitasking face concealer. It's infused in the formula. It's got skin loving ingredients inside. Your best shortcut to flawless skin complexion. They say up to 24-hour breathable long wear, medium to full creaseless coverage for a fast and fabulous flawless fresh matte complexion. Ultra flexible duo face applicators that allow seamless makeup application. It says a precise tip for targeted concealer and all over side for full face coverage. And what it does, it's got hydrating skincare ingredients. So what they're claiming is that the actual makeup ingredients are also skincare ingredients, and they're going to give you some skincare benefits there. And it says use a lighter shade to highlight and illuminate specific skin areas. So that's telling you that it can do that. So they're maybe infusing a few extra things in here that have hydrating properties to them, a few extra ingredients. But boy, when anybody watches that video from Hot and Flashy and sees her raving about this concealer like it is it's the best thing since sliced bread, I'm gonna use it, but I might have to mix a little bit of something else into it, because yeah, I'm not overly impressed with the coverage for my black dark circles. And let's just see. It's pretty reasonable for not creasing and all that jazz. So I'm just going to show you for argument's sake, so you guys can see a little bit of Shape Tape on top of this concealer to see if you see a difference in the coverage itself. Because when they're claiming that it's such full coverage, and I am not seeing that at this moment. A little bit here too. I would say it gave me 3/4 coverage, maybe, but it's not quite as coveragey as the Shape Tape. You guys can see how much more that covers. I just wanted to kind of throw that on top of it so you guys can compare. You see how it got some extra gray cast covered. Yeah, so I think if you've got dark circles, maybe you're going to the gym and you don't want to put something as heavy as I can't ever say it, Shape Tape. If you don't want to put Shape Tape on and you want something that you could just kind of put on that's fairly creaseless, that's hydrating and has medium to 3/4 coverage, then it's a good concealer. And I'm really excited that I'm not allergic to it, because I'm allergic to so much of Lancome's. I was really nervous I would be, but it doesn't seem to be bothering me at all. But like I said, after I put the Shape Tape on top, it looks to me to be a lot more solid covered. So just so you guys have a review from somebody with really, really dark under eye circles that you can, you know, take on. And if you don't have that dark of circles, you're gonna like it because it is lighter than most. But if you have super dark circles, you might need to wear this mainly, and then maybe like what I did, touch up on areas that are needing camouflage with something even heavier, like a Shape Tape or anything else that you guys like. Jouer has a good one. If you want to know other good concealers, Hourglass has a reasonably good one. There are more that we will play with as we go along here, but I just wanted to give you guys a review on that because it is a new concealer, and yes, we have to talk about it when something that big comes out. And I hope you guys are having a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Just a quick review on this important item, because concealers are super crucial to our life, because nobody wants to walk around with black under their eyes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, love you guys. See you real soon. Bye for now.